What's up, World Wide Web? It's your boy Marlon O.Bennett, and we're up to day 24 inside the Internet Lifestyle Network's 90-day challenge. What's up? I'm glad to be in the group, guys. It's gotten late, so I'm just getting to my computer, and so I really got a late start today. But hey, I'm here. I showed up. What's going on? Hey, today, guys, what I wanted to talk about is creating and formulating new partnerships, alliances, and relationships. And the reason I want to talk about it is because sometimes I think, when we are a part of a particular business, we think that's, we're limited to just, talking to, or kind of conversing and bouncing off each other's ideas inside of that group. But that's, I don't think that's should be necessarily true, because when we talk about creating new relationships and partnerships and alliances, right? It shouldn't just be for people who are just within our group, and I'm always on the lookout, and you should be too, for individuals who can improve and assist on your mindset, your personal development, and just becoming a better marketer in general. And there are a lot of people out here, right, with all kinds of skill sets and knowledge that we don't even know about, that we can tap into in so many other ways, to help us build our business, right? So in addition to the training that we get in the back office, or you get in your particular back office, right? You can meet people who you can mastermind and exchange all kinds of ideas about. You can talk about different strategies for marketing. You can talk about all those things. Now, I will say that it's a great place to be is inside this Facebook group, because we can bounce off each other. We can mastermind off each other. We can ask questions, and I'm probably going to get on some people theirs in a while, because I've got all kinds of questions that I want to ask just inside the group. In addition to the training in the back office, and the great thing about this group is someone's always there to jump right in and answer any question that I have. I've seen that happen. Sometimes I see people in the group and they might have a particular question, and if I can answer it, I will try to answer it myself. But if I can't, the cool thing about this group is people always inside, and they're always really really helpful and ready to make an attempt to answer that question. You know what I mean? But yeah, by all means, I don't think we should, we shouldn't hesitate to jump in on a webinar that we might stumble across one day, or even just starting to formulate relationships that have nothing to do with people on your team or inside the Facebook group, the information that you can actually share with the group. For instance, you may know of a great paid advertising source that's producing great results, right? And we're going to talk about some of those in a later video. But you may know a few of those, and they just really been rocking it out, just in terms of just being, you're getting pretty good conversions with this particular paid advertising source. So you don't have to be on another person's team to share that kind of information with them. I know a lot of times people will try to kind of keep that information within their team, but if you think about it, collectively, we all should just be helping each other. In no matter what, you should just be helping each other, and the more value that you give to someone, whether they're on your team or not, that's just going to open doors for you to create alliances, or relationships, and formulating new partnerships with people that don't have to necessarily have anything to do with being in your particular business, right? And some of them can be, and some of them can be in the same business you're in, but not on your particular team. So I know I've been in the group for a while, and I'm watching, and I see a lot of people exchanging all kinds of great content and value. And so one of the things I'm going to do in subsequent videos is I'm going to start sharing some of that information with you guys, because I'm actually in the process of doing a lot of, I'm testing. I'm walking myself through this thing even as we speak. You know what I mean? I'm in the training every day. I'm watching it. I'm applying it. I'm testing new traffic sources. I'm looking at some different capture pages. All of those things are things that I want to talk about a little bit more in the group. And I want to encourage anybody else who may have a question for me, or I may have some questions for you guys too, you know what I mean? Because I'm always on the lookout, you know, to try to figure out new ways to continue to grow my business. That's what this is all about, you know what I mean? And so this interaction, right, that we're in this group, and that's the reason we're here, you know what I mean, to help each other, to bounce off each other, to mastermind together, to come together as one, and see, can we get everybody up to speed and everybody where they need to be, because the more that we can teach each other and those in our group, the more that we're going to be able to grow. And also, again, because it's not just relegated to the group, the more you can go outside and find out even more information that you can bring to the group and bring to your team, that's even better too. So when we talk about creating and formulating new partnerships, alliances, and relationships, that's what that's all about. I got a guy that does some work for me. I actually met this guy on Fiverr. And he's done so much work for me, right? And it's really, really cheap. You know, you can get a lot of things done on Fiverr outsourced for little or nothing at all. But we met on Fiverr, and now we've become so cool with each other that we converse outside of Fiverr now. We have things that we talk about, and he does things, you know, for me that has nothing to do with Fiverr, and we've just created a relationship. And the guy's great, by the way, and he does a lot of stuff that I just don't want to do, where my blog is concerned, and he's fantastic. One of my lead sources, right? I just met not very long ago a guy by the name of Chris, just incredible guy, man. You know what I'm saying? And over the last 6 weeks, 2 months, we've met. We talk back and forth with emails. He has is a great source for leads, incidentally, and we'll talk about that on another video. But you know, what I mean, these are just relationships that I've formulated, and those are not the only ones outside of this group and outside of anybody on my team. But they provide information and or services for me that's going to help me grow my business. So that's what the creating and formulating new partnerships, alliances, and relationships is all about. And we should constantly be on the lookout for doing that, because it can only it's a win-win situation for us all. I think I've been on long enough now. I just had to give you my 2 cents, and you know, I always tell you guys, don't spend it all in one place. I'm a little sleepy, so I apologize to you guys, but you know, I don't ever close without saying this is Marlon O.Bennett wishing you guys wisdom, peace, prosperity, and to live in an internet lifestyle without limits. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Keep